Hi everybody, thanks for coming back to my channel. So today's video is really interesting because the last video that I filmed, I was saying how frustrated I was that I couldn't find an apartment. Fast forward to about maybe 3 weeks later, I'm moving. Hooray! So relieving. Finally, things are falling into place for me. It took me a while to get here, but like, I'm here and it feels so good. So in the process of all that, I've been trying to like declutter a lot, cut my collection in half. Literally cutting my collection in half. Let me just say cutting my collection in half. Now, if you remember in my makeup collection video, which I'll probably try to have that listed below, I had 2 of these completely filled with eyeshadow palettes. 2 of them. Like, they were stuffed. I couldn't fit anything else in them. I have decluttered 1 of these. There's a lot of palettes missing, obviously. All of them are missing. I'm donating them to friends. Pia is getting a lot. Courtney is getting a lot. Like, anybody who wants it, pretty much, I will ship it out to you because I don't need this. And I don't even need this big IKEA vanity anymore. I'm kind of torn with what to do with it because my new room is only 120 square feet. My room now is twice that size, maybe even 3 times. I have a lot more room than I do in my new room. It's just the facts. But I got it for a super good price. Like, I have a washer and dryer in my freaking apartment. Are you kidding me? That was like the only one that I saw and loved that had a washer and dryer inside. So that was amazing. I am sharing it with a roommate, so that's really exciting too. She's really, really cool, and I'll do a whole like maybe video on my apartment search and experience that I had and tips and tricks, I guess, because guys, I've been looking since January and it feels so good. But anyway, that was a little bit of a rant, but like a life update. I'm moving, I'm decluttering my makeup, and this is the stuff that I kept so far. It might get decluttered some more because as I go through it, I'll realize like, hey, I really don't need all this. Anyway, back to the vanity thing. If I cut my vanity in half, I definitely won't need all of this. So the other thing that I got rid of is my lipstick spinner. This is from Zara Beauty. It spins like so. I love it so much. It's so cool. So cool. I think I'm going to keep it. But like not all my lipsticks, the sizes of them fit in here. So it's a little annoying. So I just have the ones that rest on the vanity like this. One of these guys I had, unfortunately, I couldn't fit everything into one. I may, again, go through and declutter more so I can, but for now, this is what it's going to be. So I'll probably keep this, but it's so cool. My brother got this for me for my birthday 1 year. The other thing I'm getting rid of is this organizer here. I still have, like, random crap in it that I just need to do something about, but my expired passport, how lovely. It's trashy, this thing, like it's disgusting. But also, does anybody else have random change everywhere in their room, or is it just like something that I have? Let me know down below because I'm really interested. But yeah, I decided to get rid of this guy. This just does not hold a purpose for me anymore, so away it goes, and it was just one less thing on my desk. Well, there it goes. So that's kind of the update on like my storage, and I'm sure once I move there will be a video on like my updated vanity. Again, not sure if I'm going to be bringing this. I just don't know if it's going to fit. I only have one of those file things, and at the end of the video I am just going to show you like a brief overview of what I have right now because that's probably really helpful. The one other thing I have to store my smaller palettes and palettes is this is very small file thing here, and it holds, you know, more face palettes than eyeshadow palettes, but I have a few leftover eyeshadow palettes that I can fit in here as well. So that's kind of what's going on there. I just want to go through like my palettes and tell you why I'm keeping them and the story behind how I decided and blah blah blah. So let's get into it. Let's start with the least most exciting palette in my collection. This is the Urban Decay Naked 2 Basics. Who remember? Can I speak English today? Apparently not. Who remembers these palettes, like the Naked 1, the Naked 2, and now they have the Naked Heat, which I really kind of want, because I honestly don't use this as much as I should, maybe. They don't really show up on me. Like, these two are more transition colors, and these two are really nice to have, because this one is not a stark black, but yeah, I don't know. I may end up decluttering this before I move. I'll keep you posted, but for now it stayed because I don't have any of these colors in my collection, and I figured if I do like a cool tone look, which I don't really do that much, but when I do one, it's nice to have these, and it's small, so you can't really go wrong. The next thing I have is the Too Faced. Oh, by the way, did I mention my hair is doing weird things? Did I mention that I'm doing high-end palettes now, and I'll do like affordable drugstore palettes in the next video? So there is a part 2. I can talk. Part 2. So this is the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. I got this at Marshall's, and honestly, I don't really love every single color in here, but I like how you get the basics. As you can see, you have some highlight, brow bone highlight colors, and then your random other colors. The one I use the most is this dark brown here. This is what I use to fill in my brows instead of buying another pencil. Once I hit pan on this, I will be a very happy camper because I don't really like using powder. But since I have a lot of dark browns, I'm going to try to get through them. Oh no, it's going to be really hard because I really don't like them, but whatever. So I have that palette, and obviously it stayed because I used the dark brown for my eyebrows. This palette is like one of the coolest palettes I have. It is the Smashbox Transform and Create palette. It's kind of like a film strip here, which is really cool for YouTube and stuff, whatnot. This is what it looks like inside. Mine is very well loved. I used the crap out of this. I finished the powder. That was in a project, but the face palette, I haven't filmed in a while, so I forgot how to talk, apparently. The face products in here are a lot... The face products in here are phenomenal. That's where I was going with that. The lip products, I honestly could probably just throw this out, and actually, let's just do that, because I never ever use that, and I will not miss it whatsoever. But yeah, the eyeshadows are really cool. You have like some toppers, and you even have some blush toppers, and these eyeshadows are really, really good, and that's why I kept that. It really brings out my creative side in doing my makeup with this palette. I can talk. Next up is my beloved Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. At one point I was going to pan this whole palette, and then I was like, yeah, that's really stupid. Too Faced shadows are really, really tucked in there and not fun to pan. I panned one, but... oh, actually I panned two, but that's as far as it's probably going to get. But I just think it's so cute with the little hearts. Love the color story. I just can't part with it because it's just so darn cute, and it does have some really nice, just basic colors like that, there, and then some fun pops of color. And I love this as a neutral color, and I'm so close to hitting pan on it, so I'm kind of like under the radar working on hitting pan on that, but gotta keep that guy. I included this in the high-end because you can buy it at Sephora, and it kind of is high-end because it's $45, or was. I had a gift card, but still. This is what it looks like, and I think it's like one of the most stunning neutral palettes. Like, it really kind of just is a neutral palette, like, let's just be real, but I'm like in love with this palette, but like at the same time, I'm not. It's like a really weird thing to describe. When I was in Sephora a couple times, I kept swatching this, and then eventually it came home with me with the gift card. Like, I like this color a lot, and that color, and this one here, and that one, but I don't love, like, all of them. Like, I could do without that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and, well, basically, these 8 shadows right here, I could do without those. Yeah, I did a pretty good job discussing that because I don't like these at all. It's not that I don't like them, I just don't think they look good on me. So, that's the story with that, and it's staying for now. Eventually it may go, but right now, I like it and it's staying. This is the Urban Decay Electric Palette. I'm totally and completely keeping this. I was considering getting rid of it, but I just used it for a tie-dye look that oh my god, if I could create that again, I totally would wear it like more often. It was so much fun. I just wanted to use as many of the colors as I could. So this is definitely staying, and it still works so well. The colors are so vibrant, and why would I get rid of some colorful shadows when I don't really have colorful shadows to begin with? So it's staying. You guessed it. Okay, and last but not least, because this is probably my #1 favorite high-end palette for the neutral side. For the colorful side, it would definitely be the Urban Decay, but for the neutral side, it is the, oh, sorry, it is the Lorvila palette. I love this. This was the best purchase that I spent my money on by far. Like, I just think the colors are awesome. And the shimmers especially, sorry, I don't know how to hold this apparently. This rose gold is out of this world. It's like a cream kind of. It's so pretty. Okay, the swatch kind of looks chunky, but I wore it in one of my looks and I went back and I was like, oh my god, what is that? I need to wear that again. And this purple is kind of a letdown, honestly, but overall, like, this palette is a good, like, date light makeup kind of situation, or even like on the daily everyday neutral palette. It's really nice because it has some pops of color, and Anastasia kills it with their packaging. I really like the velvet feel, and I like that it's purple, so I know exactly, well, I mean, you guys know I love purple, right? Because, like, my shirt is purple, the palette is purple, my hair is purple, like, everything needs to be purple. These walls are not purple, and that's like a problem because they need to be purple. But anyway, wow, I'm chatting today. I haven't filmed in 3 weeks probably, and it feels so good to be back. I'll probably film the part 2, I'm thinking maybe right after this, but or next week sometime. So yes, I wanted to update you guys on what was going on, and if you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up and let me know if you're looking forward to watching part 2 of the affordable drugstore palettes that I decided to keep. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! This is an overview of my palette storage, and I just showed you my high-end palettes that I kept. So again, this is what it looks like with them in it. These are the only 2 things that I have to store my palettes, and then, you know, there's just some other stuff. And again, I was talking about the lipsticks too, how I just have that one standing thing there and then some leftovers here, and that's it. I really decluttered all of my lipsticks too, because I just don't like wearing lipstick. It completes the look, yeah, but I don't need 1001 if I just use it for that. So anyway, that's my little updated storage.